Yeah, she had a knife.
You don't. Hey, I'm fucking 12 me. You're fucking bad and
Why are you fucking with us?
These are fucking kid bashers.
Show the knife. Show the knife.
Get
Show
the
the knife.
fuck away from us.
Show the knife. Show the knife.
Don't touch her.
That's
Touch
it.
me.
That's
Do
it.
whatever you
Show the
want to
knife.
me. Don't touch my little sister.
Show the knife. That's it.
Don't fucking touch my little sister. She ain't fucking 12. Wait until I fucking catch you. She is fucking 12 and you just battered me, mate. Wait until I fucking catch you, mate.
Yeah, show the knife. Maracha.
Don't touch her. Do it to me. Don't touch her.
So these two Scottish girls are sisters. The one filming is a migrant, obviously most likely an illegal one since most of them are. And as you can see here, these two girls were followed by him and arrested, even though one is 12 and one is 14. But you know, for these people, it's like a prime age for their victim, so they don't care. And the migrant got mad because she showed an axe and a knife. The problem is, she's showing that because you are following and arresting them. And there are two girls, minors, and you're still following them. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with these people? And people in the comments, thanks to God, most comments are on the side of the girls. But, you know, some comments are, well, these people cannot go around with knives and axes. Yeah, why do you think they do that? Because our countries are invaded by these people that statistically do most of the crime, most of the sexual assaults, to what? To girls exactly this age. So the girl was just defending herself and her sister from these people. Because what? Because if you call the cops, the next day, these people are out. Do you understand? Because the prisons, the jails are overcrowded, so they let them out the next day. That's the problem with Europe and the United Kingdom and America too.
Look, show the knife. That's it.
Don't fucking touch my little sister. She ain't fucking 12. Wait until I fucking catch you. She is fucking 12 and you just battered me, mate.
See? She's fucking 12. Why are you following her? She's saying do not touch her. So they are defending themselves. So why do you go near them if you're scared they have a knife and an axe? Obviously, he wanted to do something. Then he saw he couldn't. And he took the opportunity to bash them with their phone. Oh, wow, you go around with a knife. Bro, in your country, you don't even have laws. Because it's a sandbox. Like, what? You can always go back, you know? If your country is better, go back. These two girls, God bless them, they were just defending themselves. This migrant was arresting them. I'm surprised this guy didn't do nothing. Probably he's a migrant too. Like, what the fuck? You see two girls and one migrant. What are you? But, you know, a lot of people are just NPCs. But this is the story. Two girls defending themselves. And guess what? The girl got arrested by the police. That's fucking crazy. Look, police have arrested and charged a 14-year-old after she was forced to brandish a knife to defend herself and her friend and her sister against a migrant who attempted to assault her, St. Anne's Lane in Dundee, Scotland. What does that mean? Like you saw, they were not following him, he was following them. So if you're in danger, you're not following the danger. You know, he was not in danger, the migrant. He wanted to put them in danger. And guess what? They were ready for you. Take a look at this. This is crime reports. Guess what's changed? Immigration changed. And look at the results. Look, Muslim Somali sex gangs say raping white British children, it's part of their culture. And this is not difficult to find, you know, there's a lot of these sex gangs.
Aide au pied. Aide assis. Bonjour.
C'est qui toi?
Vous allez bien?
Ça va et toi?
Non.
Pourquoi vous l'embêtez?
Très bien. Parce qu'on veut son star, il a fait la star.
Du coup, elle a refusé.
Ouais.
Mais du coup, pourquoi forcer si elle a refusé?
Et si on a envie de forcer?
Mais ça marchera pas, c'est pas comme ça qu'il faut draguer une femme.
Mais d'accord, mais ça te regarde?
Moi, ça me regarde pas, mais Red, ça le regarde, parce qu'il aime pas qu'on agresse les femmes.
peut me regarder jusqu'à deux mains comme ça me regarde pas lui aussi.
Mais au bout d'un moment, il va arrêter de regarder, il va intervenir.
Mais j'aimerais bien voir ça.
Moi, je vous propose de partir et on en reste là.
On va pas partir. On va partir, non? On va pas partir. C'est chez nous, on va partir.
Et pourquoi vous êtes comme ça?
On fait ce qu'on veut, vas-y, s'il te plaît, bouge avec ton chien, là.
Allez, attention.
So as you can see, this is just an example of what they do. They don't accept rejection. Why? Because in their countries, the women cannot do it. They have no choice but to submit. That's why they come in our countries and they want the same. He said, we are not leaving, it's our home. Even though the girl said no. And thanks to God, this man was nearby. In Italy, we calculated the rape ratio by nationality. And take a look. What do you see? What do you see? Afghanistan and Pakistan and Maghreb means North Africans. And guess what? Africans too. Sub-Saharan African, I mean. How can you not see the truth? 14 times, 12 times, 15 times more likely to rape compared to Europeans. These are facts, not opinions. Okay? Look, if we're talking about Britain, offenses, British, almost 40%, more than 60% is foreign. And you need to understand, they are a minority and they're doing the majority of the crimes. Theft, British, 55, foreign, almost 80%. Robbery, British, 2%, foreign, 20%. Studies show that men of non-European origin commit 84% of assault despite only making up around 10% of the population. An Algerian is 122 times more likely to commit aggravated rape than a Sweden, and an Afghan is 69 times more likely. Fucking crazy. Foreigners responsible for 100% of serious sexual assault cases in Frankfurt. 57% of all crimes. If this is true, Germany, send them back to the sandbox immediately. You know, I even asked Grok and he confirmed it. Stats. Sweden, 58% of convictions from 2013 to 2017 is by foreign born. And it's only 20% of the total population. What does that mean? A small minority does the majority. Again, France, the same. 77% of solved Paris cases of 2023 is by non-French people. And guess what? The migrant population is 10%. That's crazy. The 10% did 80% of the total rape cases. Wow. And look, they'll tell you themselves.
Such thing as Islamic extremism. It's just Islam. It's just Islamic fundamentalism. By the book. The more one behaves like Hamas, Hezbollah, Taliban, Al-Qaeda and the IRGC, the more one behaves as per the fundamental doctrine of Islam. And your judgment of it being extreme is derived from your Orientalist approach to what seems to be lower class, uneducated, non-white individuals. But here's the thing. Islamic fundamentalists are very well educated and very well off financially, and they know exactly how to manipulate stooges like yourself in order to think that they are victims of the system, thereby making you a pawn of theirs, a useful idiot. And there's a term for this. It's called epistemic injustice, and it refers to your racist Orientalist approach to judging that Middle Eastern people and their indigeneity comes from Islam and only Islam. And therefore, any criticisms of Islam and the inherent violent culture it breeds makes you somehow a xenophobe, which is exactly the bait Islamists feed you, and you take it raw. That is colonialism of the mind. That is your epistemic injustice as a Western liberal, and that is why you, as per the horseshoe effect, are no different to the far-right neo-Nazi.
Yeah, essentially they're doing the same thing they accuse us of, because they just invade our countries, they get everything for free: food, healthcare, housing, Wi-Fi, phone, clothes, for a limited period of time, especially if you're a minor. And they say they're minors even though they're not. Like, a lot of these migrants, what they do is they pretend they're minors because they have no documents, right? So they say they're 16, 17 even though they're not. So they get even more things. They get even more time. And guess what? Who's paying for that? Us, with our tax money. And what they do? They do crimes. They do most of the crimes in our countries. That's how they repay us. Honestly, guys, 13 September in London, I think I will be there because I'm tired of this shit, you know? These people cannot defend themselves and they go to jail at 14 for defending her and her sister. That's where we at. Our people cannot defend themselves when these people statistically are 100 times more likely to you. Do you understand? Like, people cannot have stereotypes because it's racist. And you should pretend it's not happening because they get offended. You know, it's not important, the safety of our people and our countries. Just don't be racist, right? No, f*** you. Go back to the sandbox. Honestly, we don't want you here. We don't like you. We don't like the smell of you. We don't like the culture that you don't have. We don't like your fake traditions that come from a false book, from a false prophet that is a p***. And that's why, like the guy said, they're not extremists. They're just following their book, literally. So what do you expect from people that their prophet was a pedophile? They act like pedophiles. They do most of the crimes. They do most of the general crimes. They're just following their book. Let's get back our countries. God bless that girl that defended herself. She became an icon on X. That's good because people are waking up every day. We see more of these stories every day. Unfortunately, most of the time it's because the girls are the victims. But in this case, that girl defended herself and her sister. Thanks to God. Christ is King, and God bless you all.